Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I want to discuss ZILLIQA with you. How much should we actually be holding right now since the rise? Because you know, ZILLIQA had an insane pump. It's come down a bit. Look at that sharp rise. And it's come down a bit now. Is now a good time to buy? How much should you hold? I'm going to break it down. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Some people may be wondering that because you saw the rise. Everyone saw it. Went up to like what? 15, 16 pence. It says here 13 pence, but I think it went a bit higher. In the charts, when you look at the charts, you can see it went up to like 15 pence. Well, anyway, is it a good time to buy? How much should you really be holding in 2022? Before I go any further, I need to let you know I am not a financial advisor. These are my personal opinions on the market. Please do your further research before you invest your money. I look at ZILLIQA now, and I personally, I think that it could be a good time to dollar cost average and maybe buy some more because it had that spike up. We were seeing like 100% pumps at whatever it was over the last couple of days. Well, in the space of days. It was just pumping. You can see it here in this spike here. And this is the sort of time. I can't help it. I'm just laughing because I'm picturing it in my head. Because this is the sort of time that I tell people to buy. I'll be telling my mum to buy at these sort of times when prices come down like this. Because I'll be like, my mum's half Nigerian. I'll be like, Mummy, it. Mummy, what is it? I really think you should put 600 in ZILLIQA, Mummy. Who is ZILLIQA? No, Mummy, it's not who. It's just then why should I put money in ZILLIQA for? Because I really think she'll make you. I'm calling her she. I really think she'll make you money, Mommy. I don't know ZILLIQA. I don't know her father, and I don't know her mother. I'm not doing it. But Mommy, I need to buy baked bean. I need to buy rice for fufu and jollof. I'm not doing it. Okay, Mommy. Just because you can't get people to buy, especially my African mum, when prices are low, because they start to panic. They think it might fall down lower. So, I don't know. I think it's a good buy. I think that this is the kind of price that I would dollar cost. It's okay. I can't help it. These are the times that I think I would tell people to dollar cost average. Because it's come down, it's starting to come down. It has come down. But, if you want to accumulate, I don't know, because I was telling people to buy 100,000 or, own 100,000 of these tokens. That's going to cost a lot right now. Because if you look back, way before the pump, it was sitting about, 3 pence, 2 pence. Hold on, because I was getting low. Was that 2.5? Was that 2.5? I thought I saw 2.5. 0.29. It was around that price. So you was looking about £3,000-ish to get 100,000 tokens. Let's just zoom out on the chart. How high did this actually go in the past? This actually went up to 17 pence. Over here it says 18 pence, which is what in dollars? What, 23 cents? Let me just see, because you can get a good picture as to how high it can really go. I think this is going to do 100 billion in market cap. I've been saying it for the longest time. Hold on. Some burp action. Point. Thinking of my mum. What is ZILLIQA? Anyway, 24 cents. And I think that, that's only because if you work that out, if it went to $1, that's basically 1/4 of its target as to where I think it can go. It's got $1 billion in market cap. So I'm basically saying that this is going to 100x. That's basically what I'm saying, because I think it can go to 100 billion. ZILLIQA has got so much going for it, especially being one of the first sharding blockchains to make payments fast. And, what do you call it? What's the word? I can't remember the word. What's the word where it's just easy, not can't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that it will come to me and I'll be like, oh, that's the word. It's a powerful blockchain. It is a powerful blockchain. It does more than just sharding. It does more than just what's the word? Where it connects with everything. Like that blockchain makes it more. I don't care what the bloody word is, because it's going to come up later on. It's going to come when I finish the video. I'm going to be sitting down watching telly, watching my SpongeBob. Oh, that's the word, and then it's going to come. Because, it always happens, isn't it? Like when you walk into a room and you forget what you was doing. You walk all the way back downstairs, and then you remember. That's me. Anyway, I think it's a good buy. I mean, right now, 100,000 is just too much money. Too much for the average person. You're talking 8 grand. £7,948 for 100,000 of these. Because I've been talking about ZILLIQA for a long time on my channel, if you're watching my channel and you've been watching it for a while and you got into ZILLIQA, do you have 100,000? Drop your comments down below. You don't have to say if you do or you don't, just like, you know, because you might have more, or you might be close to it, but if you do, that's a great look, because now you're sitting comfortably. You don't have to pay 8,000 instead of, you know, you could have bought it at 3,000 when I did videos at penny or whatever it was, you're buying it at 1,000. I think realistically right now in 2022, maybe a goal of, because, you know, I'm trying to keep it real. Like, I want, when I do my videos on how much people should have, I try to think about people, you know, because I've struggled in my life, and £100 is a lot to invest, you know. I got to keep it real. £100 is a lot to invest, especially when you got to pay food. You know, you got to buy your beans on toast and whatnot. I'm telling you now, trust me, it's a lot of money. So I like to look for a realistic figure. Maybe 20,000 nowadays could be a good goal. Yeah, that could be a good goal. And you might be someone that, you know, it's hard to get £1,500. It is. For the average people, that is kind of, it can be hard, especially investing it into one project. But I would make this a goal, 20,000. Why? Because if it does a 100x from now, you're turning 1,500 into insane money. You're talking what? 150 grand. So, and that's holding 20,000 of these coins. Let me just show you what the market cap will look like when it does a get it out. Not kind it, raw fresh on the guy like Tesco's. 100x, because I think it will go to 100 billion. We saw XRP in the last cycle pump to 100 billion. ZILLIQA has that potential to do it. And just for people that are new, I'm going to go onto the ZILLIQA website, just show you a little bit about it. You know, this is 112 billion. Well, that's even still, I think it can go there. We're talking 112 billion. What does it do to the price? So right now, times 10, 79 pence would be a 10x, times 100, it would put ZILLIQA at £7.90. I believe it's possible. And I'm not even going to run into it in too much depth. Like, I've already spoken to you guys in the past about how XRP, and you can compare whatever you want to compare. I always compare supplies, because if you get a good understanding of what a coin has in supply, you can work out how high it can potentially go based on other coins' supply. So for example, one coin had 100 billion, XRP, hit £2.50. That was with 100 billion. This has 21 billion. It's 4 times more less the supply. So technically, if XRP can hit £2.50, this should be able to hit £10, 4 times the price, because it's less in supply by 4 times the amount, harder to get hold of. That tender looking, juicy, finger licking, barbecue piece of chicken right here, you best believe. And I'm standing at the front of the line. I've got my ZILLIQA, what is it? No, my Jamaican jerk curry goat sauce. You never heard of that. And I'm pouring it all over ZILLIQA, you best believe. So, and I'm staking it. Let's just click on the site. Might be updates, I don't know. I haven't checked the ZILLIQA site for a while. This is what it looks like, guys. Welcome to ZILLIQA. You've got some little blockchain action going on there. It has changed since I last came on it. Let's scroll down. So, design, build, and use powerful dApps. So you think of, like, this is for people that don't understand, right? Think of Ethereum. Ethereum was the first smart contract platform to come out. It was powerful. Everybody built on Ethereum. The reason why you see a lot of things in Ethereum, in ETH, like most coins and stuff, is because Ethereum was the first one out. So ZILLIQA is just like Ethereum, but it's a bit better in my eyes because it's more scalable. That's the word. See, I didn't have to go and sit down and forget. Scalable. That's the word I was talking about, because, you know, when it's scalable, you can do more with it. So it's more scalable. Look, ZILLIQA is a portal to the blockchain world, enabling you to create user-friendly dApps. Ethereum was the first coin project to be able to allow other people to create new coins and new dApps and whatnots. Then ZILLIQA came along with all these other projects. But ZILLIQA has this sharding technique, which allows it to be more scalable. Transaction fees are faster. They're less, because what they're doing is they're splitting transactions, making them parallel, so people can do parallel transactions, and that's why it's faster. It's using this as an example for, like, how much more powerful it is. Look, so, you know, underneath the iceberg, you developer friendly, so safe and secure, backed by research. I mean, I'm not going to break down all of this. I just wanted to see if it shows more like detail on ZILLIQA. If you want to stake, oh, so they got this governance token as well. Those, you know, there's new people watching. They have a governance token called GZIL, which you can grab as well. We was able to stake ZILLIQA and then get this as a reward free. They don't do that anymore, but you can still buy GZIL. Now there's coins like what's it called? X Academy. X Academy is off the ZILLIQA blockchain, I'm sure. So check X Academy out, because that's like a social token thing where, you know, YouTubers can create their own coin. Just saying, and you know, have a market cap and all that stuff. You got NFTs on here. They got big brands, big names, big company, not companies. I want to say you call them brands, I suppose. You can say companies, like, you know, football, sports, and all this stuff dealing in there. And can I click on it? Does it show the NFTs? Because hold on. Something's happening. I'll just restart it. They got big brands with NFTs. You can check out as well. There's just a lot going on with ZILLIQA, and you know, you can click on their. The best way to find out what's really going on is click on their Twitter and stuff. What's been going on? Let's just click on the Twitter, because I haven't followed ZILLIQA in a while. But you know, I think that of course. Metapolis. So they're looking to drop this the metaverse Metapolis, and I think this is going to be a big look. And I actually think that this is what caused the pump, because if Metapolis allows us to use ZILLIQA as a main payment, that's going to be massive for ZILLIQA. I'm definitely going to bring more on Metapolis, because I'm all about metaverse projects. Doesn't show much more here. What's that? Lunafy. That looks like a cool little NFT. Piggy bank, all little coins in there. This 22 and beyond, what is this? ZILLIQA Vision 22 and beyond is a must watch featuring our CEO. Okay, cool. You can check that in your own time. But yeah, I'm gonna give you more updates on like what it's all about in later videos. But the main focus of this is you know, what's sort of good to hold right now in 2022. I think 20,000 should be a goal for everyone. If you have 4,000 coins, get to that 10,000, not investment advice, I'm just saying, and then work your way to 20,000, because 20,000 could be great. You know, that could be life-changing for some, because if you have 20,000, like I said, this goes to £7 something, you know, times 10, times 100, £7.94. You'd be selling 20,000 coins at £7.94 each coin, £7.94. And I'm going to show you this in dollars. You're talking £158,000. Life-changing for some. And I think it can go there. I think that's a realistic price. I might be underestimating ZILLIQA. It might go higher. It might go to 200-300 billion. I don't know. I mean, you can't just sit here and think Ethereum is only going to be the only one that ever goes to 100 billion, 200 billion. You got to look further than that. More people are coming into the crypto space. There's going to be 4 or 5 times more people in the next 4 or 5 years that are in the crypto space. They're going to look at ZILLIQA. They're going to invest in ZILLIQA. And when they do, the market cap will increase. It won't be saying $1 billion. It'll be 10. It goes fast. You've seen how quick coins can pump, right? 10 billion, 30 billion. Where's the market cap? Can't find it anyway. I know what I'm saying. Here, here, like 1 billion, it'll go to 10 billion, then 100 billion will happen fast, just like what happened with XRP in the past. So keep your eye on it. You know, good time to dollar cost average. And if I tell you what, if ZILLIQA falls even more, I might even consider buying more myself. But because you know, I've got a nice chunk of ZILLIQA. I've been holding it for a while, but I may very well consider holding it, buying some more if it falls even lower. 100, because we did a buy alert before it pumped. You know, we bought some before it pumped. Me and my patrons. And if you don't want to miss stuff like that, you can become a patron. Give me 1 second. 100,000 is going to cost you $8 grand. It's a lot. If you want to become a patron so you don't miss when I'm buying, when I'm selling and all that stuff, because they see it all and they follow it and they make crazy gains, become a patron. I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. Let me open it up. Why? Because this gives you all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking. This one right here. If you could afford it, go for that next one up, the next tier, because it gives you my super alerts where you get access to my VIP Telegram group, and we will discuss things way before I buy, way before I sell. And you've got high crypto profiles, high crypto users, big money, and they got big money, and they're sharing projects all the time, showing us what can make us gains and whatnot. Great NFT projects, all these things. You know, people are missing out that don't have my buy, that just have the buy alerts, because they can't. Because if I'm not buying, you know, if I'm not gonna get out. If I'm not buying it, that's what I meant to say. If I'm not buying it, then how can I do the alert? You know, so we're discussing it, we're talking about it. I'm like, yeah, cool. Anyway, check that. That might be for you. But yeah, that's my personal opinion on how much ZILLIQA we should be holding in 2022. Start with that 20k. If you reach the 20k call, maybe try 30. You know, but this is a realistic target for people that you may be struggling or may have a bit of money. You know, average person kind of thing. It's not too much, but it's a reachable target. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. You may already have 20,000. Do you have 20,000 ZIL? Let me know. Just drop a like or something. I don't know. Drop a comment. Just saying like ZIL or something. I don't know. So if you've got anywhere between 20,000 and 100,000 ZILLIQA, just type ZIL in the comments. So then I'll know that you've already hit that target. Because, you know, you'd be sitting large in the future. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Where's my thing? Is this it? No? Yeah, well, yeah. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.